Trying to be an artist or a content creator is hard. It is your job to consistently come up with good ideas, have the technical skill to turn those ideas into a form of media for people to enjoy, and then throw that shit into the ether hoping someone will like it. And oh no, they didn't like it, shit, better work myself to the bone for 20 hours a day. Then after stressing for days about this new project, you look up and see comments saying that you fell off because you didn't post enough videos of you doing Minecraft parkour talking about Charlie D'Amelio on TikTok, which is why many creators, at least ones on social media, will just take the easy route when it comes to this. Why should I take the time and energy out of my day, out of my head, to create a beautiful work of art when this person just made one? If I just trace over that real quick, oh damn, that NFT, that's at least $7 billion dollars. Why spend time making original content when you could just watch someone else's? Hell yeah, hey, stop. Bro. Oh yeah, chat. Stop watching me, bro. Hey, stop. There are many people out there with the integrity and heart to actually go and put a lot more effort into things that they upload and things that they associate with their name. And it doesn't come easily. There's a lot of hurdles that stand in the way of those people. Anxiety, time constraints, creative block, motivation, self-doubt, standing out. Go, depression, ragers. Having this evil set of balls dangling in front of your face while also being expected to meet the expectations of your peers, and not only that, but surpass them and do better than them and get stuff out faster than them. It's complicated, it's stressful, and it wears people down. But for artists in general, and yes, I'm calling YouTube videos art because some YouTube videos are art, this isn't, this is just a weird ass ramble, can get around and navigate these hurdles that are all in our heads. And I have never seen a piece of media summarize the best ways that you can succeed as an artist than one anime called Barakamon. Also, this video is a little bit out of the blue because my community doesn't really like anime like that, and I don't really like anime like that. But this one is special, so I'm going to be talking about it. So if you came to this video for a professional anime review and recommendation, I'm going to need you to do a 5-star frog splash onto that exit button and get the hell out of my vicinity. Make sure you do one on the like button before you leave as well. Barakamon was a manga series published in 2008 that got an adaptation in the summer of 2014. And it tells the story of Seishu Honda, a prodigy calligrapher that's lived in Tokyo all his life. Shoto, or Japanese calligraphy, is basically like writing words fancy. That's probably the most disrespectful description I could have given for, let me try again. Shoto, or Japanese calligraphy, is a precise writing art that requires a lot of patience and precision while like scripting out a phrase or any sort of message in this Japanese lettering. And Honda is the son of a master calligrapher, so all of his life he was pressured into doing what his dad did, and it worked out. He's been winning awards, tons of cool stuff in his school and in national competition just based on his skill. When you're young like that and you got a great skill, you got all these people telling you you're great, you're the best, you're the coolest, man. The second when you get a reality check and you realize that you're not, it might break you. So when a judge of a calligraphy competition did exactly that and told Honda his work was lacking heart, almost instinctually, Honda threw a whole falcon punch at this old ass man. And after this incident, Honda's dad sends him off to an island, to a countryside, where this city boy goes to live in the countryside and meets many different and wholesome people as a way of rehabilitation, as a way of learning what he can improve on to make it up to that judge and everyone he let down. After coming in contact with a side of the world he's never seen before, interacting with all these wholesome kids and wholesome families, his problems aren't all about himself anymore. It's funny, it's cute, and one of the most impressive things to me is while you can tell the budget for this anime was not the biggest, some of the shots and some of the art are so fucking awesome looking. And that was intentional, because these shots and beautiful imagery are part of the story. These are the points where Honda gets inspiration and realizes that he can create something great. He can surpass himself. Because the thing is about Honda is that he was always looking for inspiration, for motivation, and he couldn't get that from anyone around him or anywhere growing up. So this island was kind of the soul, the catalyst of his new artwork. A lot of the natural artwork, a lot of the backgrounds are so beautiful. I could eat this grass. And another beautiful thing, other than the scenery, is the cute side characters. We meet this little girl named Naru, and she's so innocent and so cute, and Honda like throws her out of a house one time and throws her into the ocean, and god damn, he's a violent man. And we meet her friends and her family, and we learn more about her story and all of the people around the island and the celebrations and cultures that they have. It's so nice. Like, we experience it with Honda. And I think I know why these side characters and these backgrounds and everything around Honda was made to look so good. It was to emphasize that Honda fucking sucks, man. Let's be honest, this dude is trash starting off the series. He's insecure, he's arrogant, he lacks social skills, he lives an unhealthy lifestyle, and yes, you are looking in a mirror right now. Honda as a character was made to be a representation of the average artist. Someone who puts everything, their mind, body, and soul into what they create, and because of that, they make beautiful, perfect pieces. But also, think of this as like a Fallout skill screen. They put so many points into their artwork that all their other skills are like level 1. And despite his Christ-like status in the art community, he struggles with basically everything else that any human should be good at. The thing is that Honda kind of knows this, and everyone around him knows this. I mean, this dude's awkward as hell. He ruins basically everything that he puts his hands on. But over time, coming in contact with new people, having new experiences, having new memories to inspire him to create, he transforms himself as an artist. We're shown the sad reality of most modern day people who put their life on the line for their work, and maybe are given a solution to how they can go out and experience things to not only make their art better, but to make their lives better in general. Making new friends, meeting new people, going to events, going off the script, and seeing different places that you would have never seen before. Getting off of just the fundamentals, the rule book that was fed to you when you were like 5, and you had to sit in the class like, god damn it, I want to play with Hot Wheels or My Little Pony dolls. Those went hard too. Now, my original plan with this video was to go through all 12 of the episodes and review them and say one thing I learned from all of them, but that got pretty redundant. So here's 7 things I learned from Barakamon. This part's mostly unscripted because I wanted it to feel natural, and I want most artists watching this to actually listen to this part, so bear with me, okay? Number 7. Be a non-stick pan. You know when you're like cooking something, right, and you got like a hot pocket or something that you gotta throw in the oven, so you put it on the non-stick pan, you take it out, and you can just take the hot pocket off and then just go on with your day, and that pan is ready to use for any other meal. To progress in any sort of art field, you need to be able to be consistent and moving forward. You need to be able to put yourself, as much as yourself as you want to, into whatever art form you make, and then be able to move on, recover, and go to the next thing. If you spend all your hours, all your days stressing about this one single project and how it'll do, and then after you upload it, you try to check it and see, oh, cool, first day, nothing. Second day, nothing. Oh, I really hope this does something soon before I do 3 backflips off the Empire State Building. If you need to take a break, if you need to relax, if you need to just, while making a project, you need to go and listen to some fucking tunes for a little bit, that's completely fine. Because number 6, harder work doesn't equal more success. Pause, everyone. That was a mistake. I meant to say overwork doesn't equal more success. Later on, it's revealed to us that Honda puts so much effort and stays up all night practicing his hand, creating what he can think is the perfect calligraphy all day and night. This is all he cares about. And while that's cool, you can be an artist and really care about your art. That shows he's diehard at improving and getting better. But the only things that really made Honda go to the next level with his artwork wasn't staying up all night, practicing, and trying to be perfect all the time. It was him being inspired and pushing forward and pushing into places that he's never pushed into before. I watched this Matt Diavella video, and he's a self-help YouTuber and minimalist, and he's a great, creator. You need to go watch him if you don't already. He uploaded a video called The Problem with Most Productivity Advice. The way to be the most productive and get the most fulfilling success. Don't do more today than you can recover from tomorrow. Work smart, work evenly, make little smaller accomplishments over a period of time, and they'll lead to great success. Because even if you spend all night, all day stressing and practicing and trying to become the perfect person, you need to realize there is a significant chance that none of it will matter and you'll still fail anyway. Because number 5, you're not entitled to anything. A lot of people get jealous and a lot of people get mad at some online creators because they just think, oh, they're just way funnier than me. I can never be like them. Or they're on the opposite. Oh, these guys put in no work. Anyone could be a huge personality online. All you have to do is this. They worked smart at it and they were determined to do it because they loved it. Had the idea in their head that, okay, this is what I want to do. I mean, were the circumstances even the tiniest bit different, I feel like a lot of people that are on top today wouldn't even exist because the chance of you not making it is way bigger than the chance of you making it. And I've seen it, okay? I've definitely kind of part of the group that really tried hard to make something out of their channel at a really early age, and it just didn't work out. And this video, which I don't even think is gonna do well, could also mess, but that's just part of the process. No matter how hard I work at this, all I'm trying to do is improve my chances. I'm not like, if I put in all this work, then this video is guaranteed to get this many likes. No, because your success in creative work is based not on like how many files you do in a certain amount of time or how many videos you upload. It's based on people. It's based on how people like you, your public image, how your art resonates with others. And I know I'm not like the god artist. Look at my channel. I'm just saying this because I learned it or thought about it after watching this series. It's just the fact that you could put all the work in the world and still not be guaranteed anything, because that's just not how the world works. So you might be thinking, damn, what's the point then anyway? No matter what I try, I always have the possibility of failing. What's the point even trying? Ah, bro, you gotta accept it. You gotta love that chance. That's number 4. Fucking accept failure. Now, if you've watched self-help videos before, you might get tired of hearing that accept failure, but like, it's real. There's a reason why everyone says it. Of course, everyone gets mad, everyone gets upset when they fail at something. But the real strength out of it comes from when you can look at a fail and be like, damn, that sucked. But why did it fail? Well, this, and this happened, so I could fix this, and this. And oh, okay, maybe if blah, 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 blah. You know, you learn so much more from when you fail than when you succeeded. Because usually when a YouTube video succeeds, most YouTubers kind of sit there and go, how the fuck did that one blow up? Or most artists that I've met that are like, damn, I really hate this work that I did, but everyone fucking loves it. I don't even know. It's like any skill. Once you do something over and over again enough times, eventually you start getting better and better at it. Eventually you'll start getting better at failing. Eventually, the more you fail, the less upset you start to be about it, and the more and more that you start learning from your failures. But this practice, of course, does have one downside. It turns you into your own critic. And it really goes to show you that your number one enemy in this entire world is you. But you need to train and you need to practice and you need to get stronger to defeat you. Number 3, don't be alone. Compete alone. It's like a RPG, and the evil version, the critical side of you, is the final boss. And you need to go out and get experience and meet people and have memories and get people in your party to take on you, so you can defeat you. Literally what Honda does in the show. He goes out, he has experiences, he gets inspiration from the world around him and memories. He gets people around him that make him happy, that bring him even more experience. So every time he doubts himself, every time he's lazy or angry, he has something to push him past that. So yeah, don't be alone, don't be isolated. This is just a more complicated way of me telling you to go touch grass. But you also gotta realize that your biggest enemy will always be you, and you shouldn't get jealous or worry about anyone else. You just need to be yourself. Later on in the show, we made a character called Kosuke, and he's a little fanboy, and he's the worst character in the whole show. He's basically Honda before he came to the island. He only cares about the fundamentals, following by the rules. He was inspired by Honda's work because all Honda used to do is follow the rules perfectly, and he was just imitating Honda. Kosuke actually beat Honda at one competition just because he was better at technical skill. He was better at following the rules and the fundamentals of the competition to get an award than Honda was. And all the time, all the competitions he had won were because he used to copy Honda. But now, since Honda's doing something that Kosuke can't do, which is expressing his emotions and his soul and his experiences into his art, something that's individual to him, Kosuke cannot copy that, and he's angry as shit. And now Honda started to surpass Kosuke because now he offers something that can't be copied, that can't be practiced. When all you do is practice getting better and better at something that everyone is taught how to do and everyone can learn how to do all the time, there's always the threat of someone surpassing you at that. But when you offer something unique, there's one thing we learn about Seishu Honda and his whole story on the island. There's one thing that I really want people to understand, is that you should take risks because they pay off. I think the perfect scene to represent this was the stone wall in the first episode, where Neru wants to climb up this wall with him to show him a beautiful sunset. And of course, Honda is skeptical. He's like, oh, it's too cloudy, oh, that's really high, you could hurt yourself, blah, blah, blah. But Naru just goes for it. She just climbs it. She just goes and almost falls, but she gets back up and she gets to the top. Without fear, she makes it. So, Seishu does the exact same thing, and
awful pretty, huh?
because of this small risk he took, he got rewarded with a beautiful sunset that inspired him to make a great work of art. Sometimes, it's better to just act, better to just fucking do it, because we have a limited time on this planet, and just refusing to do things like, oh, I'll do it later. This is too scary, I can't do this, man. Maybe when I build up more courage. It's better to just give it a shot and fail at it than to sit and just live in regret that you didn't. So if you go into risks with that mindset, then they don't look as scary anymore. It pays off. And being someone who gave up most of their childhood and teenage life with hopes of being some kind of fucking YouTuber, whatever that is, it's nice to know that all of the effort I put in and all the effort that my peers and other artists I know put in, it's not gonna go to waste. At least they're trying and not sitting there thinking, what if I fail? We're giving it our best shot, we got each other, and we're improving every day. And that's just what I think is the true way to be fulfilled and successful as an artist. And that's what I learned from watching Barakamon. But I make videos about Tetris sex, so what do I know? If you enjoyed this video, then YouTube thinks you'll like this one too, and it would mean a lot to me that if this video positively affected you in some way, or this anime or manga series did, that you can leave a comment about it. But regardless, thanks for watching, and I hope I see you later.
Hey. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you like RT60, you should like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you like RT60, you should